Anyway, it dawned on me that I haven't had a story time in a while. I'm over here taking a break on this little hackamon, and just realized, yeah, I haven't had a story time in a while. So this is story time. So, early 2000s. What is that? What year was? It was the heyday of MySpace. I had a MySpace account. Most people had MySpace accounts. That was a precursor of the Facebooks nowadays. You could post your photos and I think videos too. Yeah, you could do photos and videos, and you can go to other people's profiles and see what they're doing. The cool thing is about MySpace is you could actually go to you could create your own background, your own graphics, and insert your own music. So when a person goes to your page, you'd have music start playing automatically, and you go to a little playlist board, and you can shuffle through a select amount of music you can actually download onto your site, and so they can sample the music you like. It's pretty cool. Facebook is not as interactive. You put a profile up there, put a photo up there, put videos up there. But other than that, you're not downloading music and creating playlists and graphics in your background. But either way, so I had a MySpace, and I had a lot of international friends, stuff like that. And one set of friends, it was a group of friends that I had. They were actually actual real friends in Poland. And every so often they'll post music or post something, a photo, or whatever, and you go in there and look at it. The chat system was a lot like Yahoo Messenger. That's it was similar to that kind of chat. You could talk to people, send messages back and forth. Like I said, it was a precursor to Facebook, but functioned similar to Facebook. Anyway, I remember Natasha. I remember her name. The other girls, and there's a couple guys too. I can't recall their names honestly, but Natasha, I do remember her name. Nice young lady, I guess. Airsoft and we'll chat music. Her English was decent enough. One of the guys, he didn't speak no English. He spoke only Polish. But most of the people on there spoke enough English you could communicate. And this is also the early days of Google Translate, so you could translate back English back into Polish and try to talk back, but sometimes Google will get it wrong. Anyway, so about a year or so into me, knowing them, if you want to call them friends, international, MySpace friends. I suddenly realized that Natasha's page just went dark and just I guess was deleted or whatever, but it wasn't there no more. All her photos were gone, her profile was gone, and I thought that was sort of strange, and I just sort of didn't think none of it. And then I want to say, and this is all about 2000, early 2000s. So I'm trying to go off my memory of the timeline, but so yeah, I sent one of her friends a message, say, hey, how's Natasha? I see her her account just went bye-bye, went gone. And only response back I got was Natasha Who. I suppose this person didn't know anything about Natasha. So I was trying to scavenge through, maybe she changed names. Sometimes like on Facebook, you could change your names, change your profile photo, change your name, and you're used to seeing a certain name in a certain photo, and all of a sudden they change the photo, change the name, and all of a sudden you can't find them. They're still there, you just can't. You have to look for them. So I went back and I looked and looked and looked. No, Natasha, I couldn't find nothing. Natasha she's gone. So I knew I saw them. I know I saw them together because a lot of times they were friends in Poland. They were at clubs or whatever, and Natasha would be posting photos of that night, and it'd be her and her friends, drinking, smoking, whatever. And then you go to her friends' profiles. You see the same club night, the same friend. You see Natasha. You see, they went there together in the same location. So yeah, I asked, well, what happened to Natasha? And all they got back was, Natasha Who. Okay, strange. So I couldn't find her, so I went to a different friend because on her profile I could. And also I did notice. I'm jumping everywhere. I'm sorry about that. That is what it is. I noticed a lot of the photos were being deleted off their sites, off their pages. So, but again, that wasn't alarming. It just is what it is. You want to clean your photo album up a little bit. So I went to another friend because I noticed another friend. It seemed like a little club night, and I could see the same friends all sitting there drinking, smoking, whatever. But in the background, sort of, I could see Natasha in the background talking to somebody else. So I went and sent a little message to that person saying, "Hey, what happened to Natasha? Her page went dark. Her page went missing, went deleted, whatever you want to call it. And is she okay? What happened to her?" And the same response, "Natasha who? I don't know Natasha." It sort of blew the mind because, yeah, you knew her. You guys hung out. So I messaged back, said, "Hey, you got a photo in your album. You got a club," and I sort of described the photo of and then back then I knew their names. I just can't recall names now. But you and so in the front and the back, I see Natasha talking to so and so. That's Natasha. You know her. This is your photo. And the only message I got back was, "We don't know Natasha. Leave me alone." And I don't know how long it was, but it was probably days because a lot of times the time zones at nighttime, Poland is, I don't know, within 8 hours, 7 hours of our time here in Houston, time zones and everything. So, I guess one morning, it might have been the next morning, I can't recall. I logged on and went to the site, and I realized that the photo I was talking about after they told me to leave me alone was deleted also. So I don't know what happened to Natasha. I ain't gonna say she was murdered. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying she was my imagination. She was there, but out of nowhere, this person account got deleted, and all of her friends, I think it was about four of them. It's like two girls, two dudes, if I remember right. All her friends all suddenly had no clue who she was, and every photo of her in their photos, background, foreground, no matter, was deleted from MySpace. So strange. I always wonder whatever happened. Maybe they had a falling out, a big falling out, and maybe someone dated someone's boyfriend or someone dated someone's girlfriend. It was the early 2000s. So yeah, I don't know what happened. But yeah, that's a true story. I sort of always wondered whatever happened to her. Because they're in Poland now, all of them in Poland. They're probably, oh man, I was probably in my early 30s. And they had to be at least in their late 20s, approaching early 30s. So they're going to be in their 40s now. I mean, yeah. So yeah, that's my story. That's story day. That's all I have for today. But I gotta head home because the clouds is getting a little dark. And I got like a 3-mile hike. I can head back out of this place now. I sort of underestimated just what I was trying to go today, like always. So anyway, that's all I got.